Oh, I was hoping to catch some of that song because we're recording now. And as soon as I hit record, the song ended.
Well, that's good. That's serendipity.
Give him a plug anyway.
We're listening to Medeski, Martin, and Wood. In case anybody, you can hear him a little bit still.
Gamma World.
And welcome.
Our YouTube will be thrown in the garbage for copyright infringement.
No, welcome to Gamma World.
How many seconds of music are you allowed before they?
Probably about 6. So we're going to stop that.
Okay.
After our beautiful cacophony of our Gamma World soundtrack.
Yeah, are we recording? Are the numbers moving? I'm sick of looking. You just gotta check if the numbers are moving.
The number of 51, 52, 53.
Those are numbers moving.
Well, welcome everyone back to Gamma World.
Back to Gamma World.
And back to the further adventures of Glume and Meecho and Grace to this point. And where we left off with our heroes, they were returning.
I'm still at full health, right?
Yep.
And I haven't really used much. I mean, I think I had my
But you should have a laundry list of things that you need, though. At this point, you have a laundry list of things.
I have no idea how to play fucking role playing games.
But here's the problem.
The only thing I'm trying to figure out Riggs's drink. I know I need kef. That's all I know I need.
Kef? Okay.
Kef? I know it was kef. That's what you said.
Yeah.
You said
kef. And maybe like cough syrup and heroin.
No. I have kef. Okay. So eventually I'll get Riggs's drink. That's the only thing I need. I need to return the stuff.
You need like comms, right?
What are comms? What?
Like you need some kind of radio frequency thing to communicate on, because we had a problem with that last time.
Oh, you mean if we ever go on another mission? Yeah. I have a long list of shit we need.
Okay.
I thought you meant that shit that I need as a character,
as a human being.
No, as an adventurer, like something that I need in terms of the game itself.
Okay.
But yes, in order to better handle missions, though they've gone all right, the missions thus far. I mean, I was digging without a shovel with my bare hands. We probably shouldn't drink and do as much drugs before a mission. Yep.
And then you sent Grace back to the car without any kind of way to communicate with her.
Right. We had no way of communicating.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah.
So you're making notes on all this stuff, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Zero
cool.
notes.
All right, cool.
That's again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new. I'm a noob.
Okay. He's a noob.
I'm a noob.
All right. So where we left off from the last Gamma World, you had retrieved the vehicle from Atso and his team and proceeded to drive it to...
And you guys disclosed to me my own naivete. That I didn't put two and two together, that this vehicle is the same fucking vehicle that drove over us that night we were underneath the bridge.
Yeah. It may not have
most likely belongs to
Constable Wayne's team,
right, who I had an affinity towards and now feel bad about.
Well, okay. So you got that going for you, which is good.
That's going for me? No, it's not going for me.
You got to...
it's just something that, again, I should have realized.
Okay.
But I didn't. But go ahead.
Okay. So you piloted the vehicle down to the...
Grace did.
I don't know how to Super Adventure Funland.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And parked it in some bushes and trees on the overpass, and then
she rammed it in there.
Skulked down to the facility and went in to retrieve the robots and various other things that you had scavenged. And in the meantime, you heard some noises in the park that you went to investigate and determined that there was a crew of scavengers down in the tunnel taking things from the area that you guys had kind of blown up. So after a brief altercation with the cyborg that was at the top of the shaft.
By the winch, which we left behind.
Yep. No, I think you took the winch. You pulled the winch down.
We pulled it down, but we didn't put it in the truck.
I think you took the winch.
We have the
Yeah,
winch?
you did, yeah. So you were
I
able
remember
to...
listening to the episode and being, holy shit, we forgot the winch.
Well, they were shooting at you. You pulled the winch down and then dropped a white phosphate
and
grenade.
then grabbed the baskets.
Yep, and grabbed the baskets.
And never grabbed the winch.
You never grabbed the winch? Oh, that's bad then. That's going to mess up everything we're going to do today.
We grabbed the winch.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that you grabbed the winch.
I remember grabbing the winch, but I don't remember loading it into the truck.
I think if you grabbed it, you loaded it. So I think it's a safe bet that you have the winch and all the scrap that they had scavenged, and also the robots that you had buried in the ground next to the river.
Mm-hmm.
But then you'd also dropped a white phosphate grenade down the tunnel and burned at least one of the additional people down there to death who were loading up the baskets. And you killed the guy at the top. You loaded up the truck and you proceeded to drive away as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
With your goal being to be back at the Citadel as soon as you could.
Right.
So as we leave off, Grace is driving the 6-wheeled vehicle.
Okay.
Over the overpass, the high-rise road that's driving through the woods, and she's dodging a lot of the debris and zipping back and forth. And most of it's pretty clear on her way to drive you guys back towards the Citadel.
All right. So
what
I would probably
do you do?
I want to ask Glume if he knows where we're going when we get to Citadel, because we have to bring some stuff to. Not Otso.
Bling. Yep. So, Glume is on the back of the truck, and he's constantly ducking because branches are smashing the upper part of the truck as you guys drive through this elevated road that you're driving down.
But the last time, I think there was an opening between the cab and the rear, right? So I'm going to just turn and just yell towards by them, like, Glume, do you know where we can meet Bling when we get into the Citadel?
Huh?
Never mind.
Okay. Well, so what
Grace,
what we usually do is we don't drive right. We're not going to drive right into the Citadel. We're going to park outside and then we'll go inside and get the boss.
There's like a protocol?
Well, we don't want to publicize what we have. So.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
And Grace, do you? I know you got your special part. You're going somewhere with that, or you're gonna come with us when we get there?
Well, I'm gonna help you guys get where you need to go. I mean, I'm gonna see this thing through.
Okay, so you're coming with us? You saying?
Yep. We'll take it right to the Citadel. We'll park it and we'll see where things go.
Okay. All right, so then we have a plan. We're gonna park this thing outside the Citadel. Do we need to hide it, Glume? What are you saying?
We should probably hide it. Yeah, I mean,
why are we constantly hiding stuff?
Well,
why can't we drive into town with this?
Because I think we're publicizing, and it's just not. It's not what Bling wants us to do.
All right, so okay, but but Bling doesn't want us to put it somewhere and then freaking lose it either.
Well, yeah, I mean,
if we leave it. We also risk it being ransacked.
Well, I mean,
can I put the computer boards in my backpack and carry those in my back?
Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah.
But
whatever's in the truck, we need to leave the stuff in the truck, which is
all right, so let's keep the small stuff on us. Make sure we grab all the computer boards at least.
Okay.
All right. Grace, how long before we get there?
Well, we got about an hour and a half, and we're going to go.
That's good, because the show is about an hour and a half long.
Yeah, that's good. It's exactly the perfect length of time.
It's the perfect length of time. You want to play solitaire?
Yeah, maybe. Let's play cribbage. Can we play cribbage?
I look around.
Okay.
I observe my surroundings.
So you guys are cruising down this raised highway, which is broken in ways, and she's kind of weaving in and out of some of the broken parts of it. And between the branches, most of it's clear so that it can be utilized. And as many people utilize it for transportation between some of these major, or what's established as major cities in what is Gamer World. But you still see like that canopy.
Wait, so
of
we're
branches.
passing other cities?
Well, this road would be used between some of the main cities.
Okay.
And it's a main piece of infrastructure.
And is it the other cities are in between Superfund Land and the Citadel?
Well, this would be between
'Cause I don't remember passing any of those.
Brookdale and the Citadel.
So we got Brookdale, and then there's another town between Brookdale and Citadel?
Not really, no. But so this is the main road between Brookdale and the Citadel.
Okay. So it'd be
But there might be another branch that goes to another town.
Oh, okay.
And they would use the same infrastructure to get between towns.
It's a main thoroughfare
Yeah.
that branches off to other
Yeah, because
towns.
trade is what's going to keep these towns alive. They all offer different things.
Okay. So not necessarily a hostile road, because a lot of people just going back and forth with scavenged items and doing some commerce.
Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. So we're just mixing in, we're just blending in with them. Are we alone on the road?
Well, every now and then you pass somebody on a slower cart that's either a vehicle or maybe something that's animal drawn or human drawn, like a cart. But we pass by them pretty quickly with the whine of the electric engine.
Hey, Glume.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out. Do you see
Yeah?
any more of those cloud thingies that chased us that time? I'm fucking paranoid.
You want me to
about
look
those
at the
things.
clouds?
No, not the clouds. I want you to look out for those the mist of that
The mist.
that metal mist. That
the
freaking
metal mist.
what's that was the thing that ate the goats.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
All right.
that thing's got to be out here somewhere.
Okay, I'm going to take a look for it.
Just keep an eye out for that
All right.
fucking thing. I've been looking for it since we came out, and
I don't see anything, though.
I mean, it chased us that one time.
Okay.
We got out of there barely.
Yep.
All right.
Good thing you had your head about you.
When?
I don't know.
When
the thing was coming at us.
I think I screwed up last
Okay.
time.
No, we did okay.
I remember swinging.
Well, I mean, we're still alive.
Swinging at it with my sword. For
You
no
did.
reason. I was like swinging at smoke.
I guess so.
So, okay. I just wanted to say that. Rolling is happening.
Okay.
A bunch of rolling.
You drive along the road for a little bit, for the better part of like 3/4 of an hour, and you really don't encounter anything. You get the branches swing. Every now and then you pass somebody, a caravan of some kind, whether it's people on foot or using some kind of, cart with animals or a vehicle pulling it, but nothing really out of the ordinary for the first 45 minutes of the trip.
All right. The first 45 minutes. So we have another 45 minutes.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's driving pretty quickly.
And she's driving quickly. I mean, Glume is ducking through branches that are just, okay. Hey, Grace, you calm down. We don't want to look like we're running from a...
I'm okay.
All right.
We're doing okay.
Yeah, we just blend in.
It handles very well. We're doing good.
Good, just blend in. This was a good purchase.
It was, this is...
I'm just upset that it was probably stolen from Constable.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We can go back there again.
Maybe we should just go back and return it.
You want to take it back?
Yeah, and just go, hey, here.
I mean,
we found this outside the Citadel, and I think I saw it on the road with your guys on it. This is yours.
He doesn't
and this, give it and just be like, I don't know how it got there, but I'm pretty sure it's yours. Here it is. Take it back. Sorry.
I don't think he's
not sorry. Not sorry, because we no, you could thank us. We brought it back to you, and maybe because I like Brookdale. I miss Francesco.
Julio Franco? I'm pretty sure that's a baseball player.
John Franco?
Who? John Franco was an actor. Who do you miss?
He's also a baseball player.
Is he? Oh, John Franco was a Met.
Yeah. He grew up in my neighborhood.
Who are you looking for?
High school.
Franco,
Franco.
Not even John Franco.
Glume, you know who I mean.
I know who you mean. Well, Frenzo,
and his brother, his cousin, the rope guy,
the rope maker,
John the rope maker,
Frenzo's cousin.
Yeah, those guys were cool, and of course, Czar with his awesome drinks and shit. Well, Shara was a little scary. She was hot, but she was scary.
She was Sierra.
She got a little weird at the end.
Oh, yeah, she was good.
That was... you enjoyed that, Glume? Okay. So, we can go back, maybe, if we could return the vehicle. We have to return the vehicle. Or show up without the vehicle. We can't ride this vehicle back into town.
I don't think Constable Wayne, he doesn't seem like a forgiving guy.
But forgive what?
Like,
we're giving it back
Well,
to
he
him.
put the guy in the stocks.
No, we're saying we found it.
From where?
Outside the Citadel.
Okay.
I think we should do that.
Okay.
But
Well,
anyway,
okay.
we could discuss that later. I just think I liked Brookdale.
Yeah.
I think we should go back to Z13. I think we should bring Grace this time. Grace, you should come next time.
Yeah, I don't want to go with you guys. You guys are degenerates.
What? What?
I don't want to be involved with what you guys are involved in.
Glume. She called us degenerates.
Well,
did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. I did. Yeah.
All right. Well. Okay. How much Grace? How much longer?
We got about a half an hour. We're doing really good, and she's holding it's just a giant steering wheel, and you know the whole thing is kind of bouncing around. Like I said, 6 wheels, lots of suspension, and a bed.
I'm gonna take a nap.
All right.
Okay, so I take a.
Do me a favor before you turn your eyes off the road. Make a spot check for me.
I'm gonna use this one this time.
Mm-hmm.
11 plus. Do I? Oh wait, it's 11 plus. Spot 3, 14.
Okay. So as you kind of sit back and you start to get comfortable, you see this giant bug-like head poke its head over the top of the overpass. And
the overpass that we're driving towards?
Yeah, that you're driving towards, you're speeding towards, and spit this acid across the overpass, and it starts to disintegrate in front of you guys.
Disintegrate what?
The actual road in front of you guys.
Grace, look out!
And she makes a couple of turns, and she manages to turn the truck and skids right to the edge of where the
fucking
where the concrete is starting to disintegrate, and she starts to back up a little bit, and you can see this giant.
Are there any other vehicles on the road?
No, there's no other vehicles on the road.
So
and you have like a lot of foliage starting to disintegrate away, and this giant, like almost like a roach with like multiple arms leaning over the top of the overpass, kind of.
Now, can you give us the name of this thing?
Well, you wouldn't know the name of this thing.
I wouldn't know the name of it, but like I'm thinking of like Stranger Things.
It's a
what?
It's a verguven.
So Glume doesn't know it's a verguven.
No, he's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah. Wow, that thing. That thing looks like something that would be called a verguven.
No,
no. So
it's a fucking verguven.
It's a shit, a verguven.
It's a giant cockroach that spits acid. That's what it looks like.
Okay, all right. So we are in the vehicle. So we're off to the side of the road.
She
now.
manages to stop, and then she's literally backing up like as fast as she can.
I grab my charged pistol.
Okay.
Is she still driving?
Yep.
In what direction?
In the backwards direction.
She's backing up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's Glume doing? I grab my charged pistol.
Well, he kind of buckles as she stops the vehicle and starts to reverse. So he's gathering himself.
I grab my charged pistol and Grace, stop. I yell at her to stop.
Well, why? It's a giant fucking roach.
Well, I mean, just are we out of range of this thing yet?
I mean, you don't know, really.
Well, how far away are we?
She backs up, and you're probably about maybe 20 feet away from it.
Oh, 20 feet.
Yeah.
No, all right, that's not enough. So, I mean, this thing really popped up as we got there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I was thinking that it popped up like, a couple of 100 feet in front of us. But if that's the case, then, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I just take my charged pistol out and hold on.
Okay. So she turns around. She backs up another maybe 3 or 4 or 5 feet, and she stops and then clicks it into park. And
I look around for alternate routes.
No, there's no alternate route. You're gonna have to get off the overpass.
We have to get. Oh, we have to go under the overpass.
Yeah,
right?
no.
We have to take the road under this overpass.
But this thing like disintegrated the road literally in front of you. Most of the road.
So we can't even drive around this hole that it made.
You might be able to, but not with it standing there because it
not with it
pulls itself up onto the road afterwards. And it's like, yeah,
right. This thing is freaking out on the road and spitting acid everywhere.
Yep.
There's no way around it. We have to defeat this thing.
You either need to beat it or or just go backwards. I guess.
Yeah. No. We have to defeat this thing. All right. So I'm going to. I have a charged pistol. I'm not using a knife against the damn thing, and I'm not using my vibroblade. So I'm going to take. Do I have to roll initiative for this thing, guy, or no?
We will have to roll initiative at some point.
Okay, because at this, how far away am I?
You're probably about 20 feet away from it.
I'm about 20 feet away. I look around. What do I see? I know I see a bug and I see a hole in the ground. Do I see anything else of interest?
Well, you see, you guys were driving down the overpass. This thing came up and squirted acid and burned this whole section of overpass out. And it's kind of sitting in that. It's a giant bug. It's immense. Sitting in here. You guys backed up to say about here, according to the map.
Okay, so that's about 20 feet back on this slightly winding road.
And it's sitting here.
It's sitting there, so we are within. It can see us.
Mm-hmm.
We're in its line of sight, about 20 feet away. So why the fuck would she stop there? Grace, back up.
You want me to keep? Okay. So
get a little bit out of its range. 20 feet is too close, and it's too. It could reach us, I think. From
all right. So she flicks it into reverse and continues to drive. As she drives, it spits acid into this whole area, and the center
it's a
part
good thing we backed up. See, Grace?
Disintegrate. Okay, I hear you. I got to get away from you guys. There's crazy.
I have streetwise. There are no other streets.
No, it's in the neighborhood.
I'm trying to use my streetwise.
Well, you're on the street, but other than that, you have nothing that's going to benefit you from doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking at my sheet.
So she backs up another few feet here. And there's a huge hole here in the middle where this acid is starting to eat away. And you guys are now probably about 40 feet away from this
Grace, Grace pull into the brush? Get this truck off the road.
Sure. She'll back into the brush back here. And she can park it. And what are you going to do?
I'm staying in the vehicle while she gets into the brush.
Okay.
All right. And Glume.
Yeah.
Can you snipe this thing?
I can put some shots into it from here, sure.
All right. I'm going to go distract it.
Okay.
That sounds like a stupid idea, Glume. Distract it from what?
Okay.
It knows we're here.
Yeah.
But at least we're a little bit out of its sight and out of its range, maybe a little bit.
It pulls itself up about halfway through this.
Oh, it can move.
Oh yeah, it can absolutely move.
Fuck. I've never seen one of these before, right?
Yep. No, you haven't.
I haven't. So I'm not sure if this thing is sentient. So I'm going to go. Hey, I'm jumping out. I'm jumping out.
Okay. So you jump out of the cab.
I'm jumping out, and I run onto the road with my charged pistol in my hand. Right, that's me exactly. And I go, hey, what's going on? Why you? What's up? Does it understand me?
It looks at you and goes.
Shit, it doesn't understand. I run. Can I run back?
And it spits acid at you.
Okay, can I run?
What's your defense?
My defense. That's probably stupid of me. My defense is 13 plus 6.
So 13 plus 6 is
19.
All right. He rolls a 1.
Okay, so he spits acid on himself? No,
He
shit.
spits acid, and it continues to eat away at the concrete around him because he's like, kind of dribbles out onto the floor in front of him. And he tries to pull himself up more, but
he rolled a 1 and then a 9.
Yeah. Well, no,
he didn't run.
6.
Oh, 6. So he didn't run a double.
No. Double 1 or
he would have
lower.
He would have injured himself, maybe.
Yep. But he's trying to pull himself up. He spits. It hits the concrete. Some more of this stuff starts to smoke, but nothing else.
I get down on a knee and I take very careful aim.
Okay.
At his head.
Okay. That's +2
with my charge pistol.
All right.
And I take. Let's see. Because if I take multiple shots, there's a penalty, right? How does multiple shots work? Like if I go bop, bop, like if I want to take 2 shots at his head.
Well, then you won't get to +2. You'll get flat up.
All right, I'm going to take a single shot at his head with a charge pistol. Let's try to see what the fuck's going on. Hopefully Glume is loading his rifle up and licking his darts with his... Not licking them, but just rolling them in his poisonous fingers.
Okay.
Glume, are you rolling darts in your poisonous fingers?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't mean to bring up your poisonous fingers, but we could use your poisonous fingers right now.
Can you do me a favor? Can you not say poisonous fingers?
But they're a real benefit right now.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay,
it's a bug.
Does Grace turn around and go, "You have poisonous fingers?"
Yeah, she kind of looks like, "What do you?" Yeah, she just wants to be done. She absolutely has a look on her face like she wants to be done.
We
with you
need
guys.
a third player. We need to get. Maybe we should ask that guy who emails us if he wants to play.
The guy from, was he like South Africa or something?
We have to find out his time zone.
No, and I have a friend too. We need a third player for sure.
A third player should play somebody.
We'd definitely add another layer to this.
Yes, it would make it a little more interesting. Yeah. Okay. So I aim and I take those 2 shots.
Okay. Pop. No pluses. 13.
What do I add to my 13?
Whatever your. Well, you don't have anything for ranged, really. You're aiming that would normally.
My range is 4.
Yeah, but okay.
So 17.
17. All right. The defense on this guy.
I'm sorry, I'm boring you. Jesus Christ, Chris is yawning.
It's been a long week. His defense is 18.
Shit.
So roll for the second one, 10, and that's what plus what?
I know.
Roll for the second one.
It was a 4. Oh, the second one. It was a 4. No, I rolled. I took 1 shot. But you gave me +2.
Oh, okay. So what did you roll?
I rolled a 14. I rolled a 13. I'm sorry. +4 was 17. +2.
Okay, so you hit him.
I hit him.
Okay.
And that's my charge pistol,
roll your
which is
2d6.
2d8.
2d8. Okay. So roll 2d8. I like this.
You think I know what an 8 is? Is this 8?
That's an 8, yeah. And you have another 8, yeah.
I think so, right here, right?
That's an 8. Well, that might be a 10.
It's not an 8. That's an 8.
That's an 8, yep.
Ready? 8.
8 points of damage, okay. 6 minus 8 is 57 HP. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to roll initiative.
Wait, I lost my D20. Here it is. Okay, sorry.
So roll D20 for initiative. This rolls
12.
A 19 minus 1, which is 18.
I'm a 12.
You rolled 12 total.
11 plus 1, yeah.
12 for Meecho.
I'm getting the hang of this. I'm starting to slowly become...
Glume rolls a 3 RPG with a plus.
He's got a high plus, if I remember, but not that high. Not high enough.
It's a +5, so that's
still
an 8 for Glume.
Come on, Grace.
Grace.
Give me a good roll, Grace.
Rolls a 16, and she has a plus...
That was a weird roll. You twisted that more than you spun it.
She has a +1, so that's a 17. And the bug rolled an 18. So, it goes...
Not the bug. What's his name? What is it again?
Verguven.
A Verguven? So we're fighting a Verguven right now that is... okay, he rolled an 18. Verguven.
All right. So
Fighting of a Guven.
He is going to go first, and the first thing he's going to do is turn and just spray acid all over everybody.
Oh, so he's doing like a group shot.
And he rolls a 5.
Okay, good.
With a plus 7, which is a 12, which I don't think hits anybody. So the acid just sprays all over this area, and you can see the concrete starts to crumble and crack in this area.
Okay. So then this goes to Grace.
So Grace is behind the
Takes
wheel.
Out her iPhone?
No. She pulls a pistol out of the window.
She has a pistol.
Yep, she pulls a pistol out the window.
Grace reveals her pistol.
And she shoots.
What's her pistol look like?
It's a large, multi-barreled automatic-looking thing that she pulls the trigger and multiple rounds pop out, but she misses, and they pop over in this area. She misses entirely.
Yeah.
So that's Grace.
Okay.
You are next.
Anybody know any spells?
Huh?
I may have no spells. So the only thing I can do is I am going to take. How many? I forgot the rules with my pistol in terms of how many shots I can take.
I mean, you can take 2 shots at a -4.
Okay, so I'm going to take 1 shot.
Okay. 1 shot you can take at no minuses because of your
I don't have
natural
anything
abilities.
I could add to this thing. There's nothing I can do except shoot at this thing.
So what you're
wait a
realizing
minute.
is that you need some kind of
I'm not
pistol.
going to approach it. I'm just not. I can't run towards this damn thing. To try something more interesting.
I mean, you can.
I can, but who's next on the initiative? No, who's next on the initiative? I know I'm taking too long.
Glume would be next after you.
So let me just take 1 more shot at him. I'm aiming at his head again.
All right, you aim at his thorax. You rolled a 7.
7 plus 4 is 11, so I missed.
And his defense is a 18, so you miss. All right. So Meecho is gone. So Glume is going to take his 2 shots. He rolls a 15 with a plus 6. Makes it 21, so he hits for 5 points of
5
damage.
points plus poison, or
Plus
did he do his poisonous things?
Yep.
Okay.
So he goes into 52 plus poison, and he has to make a save, which is
This goes down pretty well, huh?
It does. Yeah.
We are having Havana Club aged, but it's the Puerto Rican Havana Club. It's not the Cuban, which means it's probably Bacardi. But to me, it tastes a little better than Bacardi, don't you think?
No, it does,
Chris?
for sure.
So it may be different. Hopefully it's not Bacardi completely rebranded and we're just tasting it a little bit better because our brains are telling us different. That marketing, different label is making us taste something that we really shouldn't be tasting. But I think it tastes a little better.
All right, so
than Bacardi.
Glume shoots a couple of his large flèche into this thing and sinks it into him and does some damage, and it screams.
Screaming,
but
good.
It's thrashing around. Concrete is flying, and it continues to pull itself up.
Did you say this is a cockroach?
It's like a giant cockroach.
So it has wings?
It does have some kind of thorax and wing type things and some extra arms with
that thing is gross.
Claws. Yeah.
The picture that we're looking at is literally a huge cockroach with a big ass.
And pretty much as Glume hits it a couple times, it shits a big cockroach turd onto the fucking overpass and pulls itself up onto the overpass the rest of the way as you guys continue.
It's pooping while it's getting hit?
Yeah, it took a giant shit. And it goes back around to the bug's turn. So he tries to clip the truck with one of its arms and one of its
Can you reach
pincers.
from 20 feet away?
It's got a pretty.
He's trying to
It's
get
got
a close
It's
distance?
It's a gigantic.
It is
animal.
pretty big.
So it's going to try to clip with one of its arms and hit
Does it
the
reach
truck.
So this is whether or not this rolls whether or not it reaches.
So it reaches out and with one of its pincers after it pulls itself up and it hits the concrete and pulls a big piece up
just
again.
misses us.
And misses us as Grace is obviously maybe she's backing us up a little bit.
Okay,
She's
good.
shooting.
Oh
out
wait,
the
she's
window.
still. She's still in the driver's seat, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I was out. I'm out.
What do you mean you're out?
I had stepped out.
You
of the
jumped out.
vehicle,
Okay,
right?
so
remember?
you're
remember I was
that's
in the middle of the road.
You're
Yeah.
like more like here, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's moved slightly forward.
Well, no, but after I took my shot, I didn't say what I did. So I'm going to go back towards the vehicle.
Okay.
I don't know if that's my turn.
Okay. No, you can kind of move backwards as you're doing.
That's something I should have probably said.
So
sooner.
Grace is actually going to continue to back the vehicle up as well,
So she's
her
in like
turn.
reverse.
and she'll take another shot.
She's like reversing, like
She hits with an
like the
18.
cop in Die Hard.
And she does 2 points of damage to him, so he's down to 46 hit points. And she's backing the truck up, and you're kind of backing up alongside of it. And it's your turn next.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm also getting further away, which is making my shot. And am I experiencing any penalties on my shot yet? I'm giving you too many ideas.
Yeah.
I should shut my
don't
fucking mouth.
feed anything into me, please.
I'm going to take a sip of my Havana Club, and I am going to use my combat martial arts, archaic weapons, and brawl.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to... All right. Glume. Cover me, and I run across the road.
To where? So you're
I
here.
run. So now let's make this north. North is towards the what's it called? Vergoven.
Mm-hmm.
Vergoven is north of us, right? And I am going to run to the east. That would be east, right?
Mm-hmm.
Into the brush on the east.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's my turn.
Well, I mean, with the intention of what?
I want to go up into the brush and start running up out of
Okay.
his sight in the woods.
So there's overbrush on this side of the overpass.
I want to get into the woods and start making my way up without him noticing.
So he's here and you're here. You're able to move like just past him.
You're giving me the travel time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that my turn? I guess.
Yep.
Okay. So now I'm on his side. Does he notice me?
No, he's running towards the truck. He seems very encompassed with the truck and the large vehicle.
So am I behind him then now?
You are in his peripheral.
I'm in his peripheral. Yeah. Okay.
He's here and you're here.
I don't want him to run too far past me. So.
Okay. And Glume is going to shoot him twice. 7 with a +6 is a 13. That's a miss. 11 +6, that's a 17. That's a miss. So he shoots a couple shots and misses the guy entirely.
How the fuck is he missing this huge bug?
Yeah. He might get pluses. Maybe I'm missing something.
Because he's so huge. This Vergoven.
Well, actually, he would hit once because it's a +1 because he's giant. So let's do another 5.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't. Your phonics are way off.
What do you mean?
Oh, it is a Vergoven. It's a Vergoven.
Vergoven.
It's not a Vergoven.
It's
a Vergoven.
Vergoven.
Sorry, all you Gamma World purists. That is a Vergoven we are fighting.
Vergoven und Streifen.
Not a Vergoven.
Und Streifen.
Which is a Vergoven who eats French mustard. What? I don't know.
Hmm?
What's the difference between Vergoven and Vergoven? It sounds like a difference between
Grey Poupon.
Yeah, Grey Poupon.
Okay. So anyways, he has 41 hit points left.
Oh, so
and you
hit
are
him with
now in his peripheral.
Is any of the poison doing anything to this freaking Vagoovan?
He's got to make one.
I gotta keep my GM honest here. You gotta
No,
roll
he's
some
good.
poison
He's
damage.
good. No
He's
poison.
good.
No,
I guess he's one of those. He's a roach.
He's gigantic.
He's a gigantic roach. He loves poison.
When there's Gamma World, it's all roaches.
He's like sucking the poison in. Is the poison making stronger?
It's all It's all like Polish people and roaches after Gamma World.
There's a lot about this Vagoovan.
Uh-huh.
I gotta bring my reading glasses. He's a large mutant vermin.
Now you're gonna read about the creature.
The primary weapon of the Vagoovan is the vicious yellow goop that drips from its inner mandibles. It's got a 10-foot reach, which explains why he didn't reach us last time. Acid sprays. This guy's fucked. And the wing cases of the beetles contain radar reflective. So if we had radar, we wouldn't be able to track the fucker.
But you don't, so you're good.
Very interesting, the Vagoovan. I'm on the side of him, and whose turn is it?
At this point, we're going back around, and it's the bug's turn.
It is?
And he's going to try to spray acid at the vehicle.
Oh, God.
Which is at a longer range.
We got some, really good stuff in there.
And he misses.
Thank God.
He sprays in this area again. The concrete starts to fall apart.
You know what? Grace is still in the vehicle. Is she smart enough to fucking just keep backing away?
Yep.
I hope so. Because we have robots in there. We have freaking really precious cargo.
And Grace is going to shoot at him with a -2. And she misses with her shots. And now it's Meecho's turn. So you are officially behind him, more or less. In his peripheral, at least.
Now, see, here's where I get confused. And this is my noob self talking here. I have better melee than ranged. I'm more of a
because you don't
fighter than a tactical.
But you don't have any official weapon skills either, so that's the pistol
I have
stuff.
archaic weapons, which I still don't know what the hell it means.
But it gives you any kind of swords and all that stuff.
I have
but
swords.
When you're shooting
but
a gun,
what does it do for swords? Just attacks of opportunity.
It doesn't give you negatives though. You're -4 automatically on the pistol.
Then I should have hit him. I should have hit him that time with the pistol.
You're not trained.
I added 4 to my attack.
But your other thing is it's whatever straight up you roll. Because your plus negates your negatives.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But I added plus. I shouldn't have added the 4.
What the fuck, dude?
So you should add that back. I missed him that time.
Okay.
I see. So my melee +5 is pure +5.
Yeah.
My range +4, it just negates my -4.
-4, yeah.
This sucks on the sheet. It doesn't say -4 anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I either have to know or the DM has to remember.
Yep.
That's weird.
All right.
Okay, so
you were kind of behind him.
So you might want to add back to him.
I added him. He's back to 49 HP.
All right. So I'm going to I'm really disappointed in this vibroblade.
Mm-hmm.
I got to upgrade this fucking thing. I thought it would be this vicious weapon, and it's just not. It's like a freaking lame. It is 2d6, so I can do up to 12 damage, but I want a lightsaber very badly. I want something that would cut a bug like this in half. All right, so I'm going to. What's attack bonus?
Well, what do you mean attack bonus?
All these weapons have attack bonuses. My knife has an attack bonus of +5. My pistol has 3, and my vibroblade has 3.
Well, so what's your melee? Your melee should be the culmination of all those things.
My melee is my class rank is 3. My class base is +3 on the attack bonus, which is why I have it on all my weapons.
Okay.
Except my knife has a +5, and I forget why. It's +3 plus something else. Oh, +2 ability for melee.
Let me see.
So which means my vibroblade should also be +5 attack bonus.
Well, your vibroblade should be 3 attack bonus, which is +2 for your strength.
Hang on.
All right.
So whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yep.
So I am my headphones split in half.
You look like
I'm holding one side.
Judy, the time life operator. I'm waiting for your call.
Yeah, that's what I look like. I'm holding one side up on my hand. I need to buy headphones. Damn. If I get close to this thing, does he get pluses on his acid stuff?
I don't know.
And I don't know that either.
I wouldn't tell you.
I'm gonna try and get behind him.
All right. So he's moving towards the car. The car's moving away from him, and you're moving in his peripheral. Maybe out of his line of sight, but you're able to move very, very close to him, within like melee distance of him, without him even realizing you're to the right of him.
Okay. Is that my turn?
That's your turn, yeah.
Okay.
So Glume is going to shoot 2 shots at him. 4 with a +1. He misses with the first one. The second one, it's a 9 with a +6. It's a 15. He misses with both shots.
Okay.
All right. So we
Next,
go
I think it's Grace.
back around to the bug.
Oh, the bug. I thought it was Grace.
And the bug screams and spits acid at the car, which he misses. And it continues to spray the overall concrete, which is just...
She's destroying the
crumbling.
road.
Yeah, it's crumbling and falling apart. Like, you don't know how you're going to get through this area. And that's his turn. Grace is going to shoot. Pop, pop. She misses. As she's backing up. And it's your turn. So you're pretty much behind him at this point.
I activate my vibroblade.
Okay, so you
I put my charge pistol down. I pull out my vibroblade. And
Okay.
Turn it on.
Okay.
Naruto style, and I do a Naruto run to get onto his back.
Okay. So roll your attack.
What am I rolling for? To get on his back or to his
Well, you're gonna jump on his back and
stab him in the back of his neck, in the back of the base of his head. Like,
Okay.
I want to get on his back and just get behind his head and just drive into his with my vibroblade. I'm gonna remove his head from his body.
Thing is leaking.
How's that? It's a
I don't
fucking
know.
bag.
It's leaking all over.
There must be a hole in the
Oh,
bag.
shit.
Oh, there's a hole in the bag.
Oh my god!
I moved that. I don't have any napkins. Fuck, sorry.
We're okay. You're
Ruined
okay.
your graph paper.
My graph paper is really
Be
fucking.
careful of this.
Yeah, don't
Our
get the-
recorder's
oh,
getting
shit.
soaked. And I have no napkins. Okay,
Okay.
good.
Okay, cool. We're doing good here. So make your attack roll
Should wait.
with a +2 because you're behind him.
Wait, I'm just gotta. I gotta make sure that water doesn't get into the recorder. Okay. There you go. All right. 19 plus 5.
All right, you hit.
It's 24.
Roll your 2d6 plus strength damage. Is it 2d6 or 2d8?
These are 6s, right?
Okay, go. 3 plus what for your strength?
1.
4. All right. Oh shit!
I do 4 damage. That sucks.
Okay.
Now I'm on his back.
Yep. It's Glume's turn. He's gonna take his 2 shots. 2
The fucking Glume
and
and
3.
3.
He fucking missed both times, dude.
Glume, man. I think he was like so hardcore in that bar.
Yep.
I was so afraid of him, and now I realize he's just fucking like a regular dude.
Yep. Bad rolls are bad rolls. All right. So, oh my God, this paper is so fucking wet, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you fused together like 30 pages right
I know.
now.
Every bit of graph paper I had.
I had no idea that it was a hole in that bag.
Fuck, that shit was
I was
so
keeping ice in it. Who knew?
All right, so the bug is going to take his shot, and he sprays with a 12, and he misses.
Oh, thank God this bug sucks too.
But the concrete is just starting to crumble and fall apart.
Okay. He's destroying the road.
Grace is going to take her shot, and she goes pop. Grace is...
Your sheets are much nicer than mine.
And nothing for Grace. She misses. And it's your turn, Meecho. So you're basically on this thing's back with the vibra blade.
Do I get a bonus of any kind?
+2, yeah.
If I pull my pistol out and put it against the base of his skull, I'm on his back.
Yeah, +2.
Okay, +2?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get my D8s. If I hit him, where's my 8s? That's an 8. That's an 8. I'm getting them ready in case I hit him.
It's +4. Actually, it's +4 to hit him because you're on his back. So go ahead. Gigantic.
9.
Plus what?
+4.
All right. So you hit him. Roll 2d8.
3. Yeah, just one shot. So.
All right. So you're down to 42 hit points.
Hey guys, am I the only one hitting this fucking huge fucking bug?
So Glume takes a couple shots. And he hits once for...
Wait. Last round, did you roll any poison damage?
I didn't roll any saves. 5, 7, 2...
Life
37.
tip? Life pro tip? What's it called?
What?
Life pro tip.
Life pro tip?
Do not give your GM rum. He will forget to roll poison damage.
All right. So poison, he's okay. And he's still crawling up onto
he's still shaking off the poison.
Yep, he is. He's fine.
He's loving the poison. The goddamn roaches. This.
All right. So the bug. Vergoven. He is going to turn and spray again, and Grace is kind of backed into an area, and she can't back up any further. So
she's cornered. Okay.
And he rolls an 18. And he hits everybody with poison damage.
Everybody? Not me.
Everybody on the boat, on the truck hits for...
Glume is still on the fucking truck?
4
hit points. What the fuck is he doing? Damage.
So he gets sprayed with 4 points of acid damage. Everybody's like,
does anything happen to our equipment? Anything happen to our stuff?
No. I mean, it sprays the truck, and it starts to melt certain things.
We did cover a lot of our shit with wood, with like debris, with wood and with, brush.
All right, so the debris is smoking.
The
Grace's arm is smoking. Okay. Glume is smoking from the spray. And... it's Grace's turn. She takes a shot. Pop. She hits with 4 points of damage. So that's 4. That gives us down to 33 hit points.
Jesus Christ.
And then your turn.
I'm going to take 2 shots with my charged pistol up against the base of its skull.
Okay.
So
plus 4 each.
Plus 4 each. 6. I missed the first one. Fuck. 17.
All right, you hit with the second one. Roll 2d8.
7.
Okay, so 3 and then 24 hit points. So you're like, bam, and you kind of overzealously pull the trigger and you completely miss with the first shot. Second shot, you jam in the base of his spine. And you're like, bam, and you hit him with 24 points of damage. And then Glume takes his shots, which is a 10. Plus 6 is 16, so that's a hit for 10 points of damage. Takes you down to 14.
10 and points of damage.
Oh, yeah. And then he starts... you can tell that the major spine sticks into him, and then he starts to, thrash around the damage that he takes. The second one, he hits also...
Oh, Jesus
11.
Christ.
So that takes him down. He's like, so he kind of crashes onto the concrete, and he's like starting to fall. And you can feel him underneath starting to falter.
Okay.
And that takes us back to the bug's turn, which is to thrash and try to throw you off. So you're going to need a strength roll to not fall off. He rolls an 18, you roll a 3. So he kind of throws you off, and you crash off the overpass into this brush.
Okay.
And you take 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
As you fall through the trees and you fall to the ground.
-3.
Okay, so the next person is Grace, which she pulls the trigger again. Bang! And she rolls a 13. With a 2, which is a okay. So she hits and she does 2 points of damage. And it starts to really fall to the ground. It's like there's like all kinds of yellow stuff oozing out of it from all these wounds that it has. And it's like
okay, so
and it's your turn, which was you fall off into the woods. So
how far away am I? Can I run at this thing and stab it with my knife?
You really couldn't because you're below it, and you don't really have a way to get up there. You could try to take a shot at a -4.
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot with my charge pistol. I'm too far away to close the distance. I'll take a shot with my charge pistol.
Okay.
So I'm 9.
Okay, so you take a shot and you miss. Which is fine. And Glume gets another shot. He rolls a 10 with a +6, which is a 16, which is a miss. And then he rolls an 8, and he misses twice with shots. And this thing is starting to spill yellow stuff all over the overpass. And it's just really starting to corrode this whole portion of the overpass. And it's crumbling and falling everywhere.
I think I have an all-terrain vehicle.
Yeah. And it turns and it tries to shoot again, which it sprays and misses. And this whole, like literally half of the overpass collapses underneath you guys as Grace continues to kind of try to back you guys up. And it's Grace's turn.
Goddamn Vergovens.
Pop, pop. She misses entirely.
Goddamn.
And it's your turn.
I'm going to try a charge pistol again. I mean, Jesus Christ. Though I need to roll a what?
Well, you have no pluses.
I have no pluses, so I have to roll like
you need
an 18.
a pretty high roll. Yeah.
High roll. So I'm just going to run towards him with my knife. I mean, until
you need to try to find a way to get up on the overpass, and from where you are,
he's on the overpass.
Yeah,
I thought I thought the overpass collapsed.
He pulled himself up onto it and starting to collapse, and you have some rubble. You might be able to run up it if you try.
I'm going to run along the brush and just try and get close to this thing because no one's fucking hitting this thing.
Okay, so
I'm trying to get in a position to flank him.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is +1.
All right, roll D20.
10.
All right. So you run up the rubble and you manage to next round you'll be able to attack it with your vibroblade.
Okay.
Okay. Glume gets a shot. 19 and 6. He hits it with the first one.
So it should be dead.
Does 7 and it big giant spur plucks into it. It starts dripping yellow stuff everywhere and it kind of collapses onto the overpass and starts oozing this acidic stuff everywhere.
Did it block the road?
It's blocking about half of the road. Yeah.
Fuck. All right, half the road. Okay.
Yeah. There's a little area you might be able to traverse.
All right. So I sheathe my vibroblade, turn it off.
Okay.
And I start running back to the vehicle.
Okay.
Guys, is the stuff ruined?
No, we're okay. We're okay. Get on board. Hurry up. Come on.
So I jump on board.
All right. So as she zips by, she rolls a couple rolls. She's able to traverse the overpass and get back on. and continue on her way to the citadel.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
And you guys are cruising.
We fought the Vergovens.
The Vergovens.
Very nice. How long have we recorded? I can't read that.
We have recorded for 59 minutes. So she continues along the overpass and drives you back in a position where you guys are zipping along the trees along that raised overpass, and then down the overpass, and in the distance you can see the citadel rising up with that giant like spire driven into the ground in the middle of the overpass, and the city raising up around it.
While she's doing that, can I use a first aid kit on myself?
Sure. Make a roll.
9?
Yeah. You healed 2 points of damage.
It's -1.
And you're zipping along the overpass and heading towards the citadel. And you reach a point outside the citadel where Glume is like, we should stop here for a second. And
okay.
You pull the truck. Why did I hear somebody coming down here?
Oh, someone, at least came down probably into the kitchen or something.
Okay. She pulls the truck off into the woods, and you guys stop for a second, and she shuts the truck down.
Nice. So who's that? Who's here? That was weird. I think it was James. He probably got out of bed.
That was a bigger person than James.
No, James has got big heavy feet. Someone came down.
James has big heavy feet?
Yeah, he probably walked down, was like, I'm in the wrong, what's going on down here? And then realized I don't belong down here, and then went back upstairs.
I heard that come all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah. That was spooky. It was like, it was scary. I was a little scared. I didn't know who was going to come, like something was going to poke in their heads out. It was going to freak me out.
There was something was going on. So they pulled the trees off into the overpass, and then Glume jumps out, and he kind of runs out in front of you guys and disappears off into the woods.
Glume ran out?
Yeah.
Without saying anything to anybody? He just left?
Kind of, yeah.
Where'd he go? Grace, what's he doing?
I don't know.
He didn't say anything
He's
to
your
you?
friend. No.
He just left?
He's gone, yeah.
He's
your friend.
Do I see the citadel from here?
You can see it, yeah.
It's like right. How far are we from the
I
citadel?
mean, you guys are just outside of it.
We're just outside the citadel.
Yeah.
We're away from the gate.
Mm-hmm.
To the side of the gate, or
on
the
I would
road
say
still?
you were maybe 50 to 60 feet outside the gate and to the left.
And we're off the road?
Yep.
And Glume took off.
Yep.
Said nothing to nobody.
Nope. He just kind of jumped, and literally while the truck was still moving, he jumped out and ran towards the city.
Huh. That's my son, James. That's my 5-year-old whining. What time is it?
But who's he with, though?
Nobody. He might be sleepwalking.
12:47.
It's 1:45.
Yeah.
He's gonna come down looking for us. He's walking around the house wondering where everybody is. That's funny stuff. Mommy's upstairs, buddy. She's in bed. All right. So, geez, he just left, huh?
Yeah.
I think I would just Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do? All right, well, I guess we're sitting here waiting for him to come back. I don't know where to... So I already tended to my wounds, so I'm just going to sit in the truck. I guess, Grace, we should wait for him to come back.
I mean, I guess we don't have any choice.
Are we hidden enough?
Yeah, I mean, she's in some... You guys have driven into some, like, overbrush, and you're hidden.
All right. So maybe we should wait here until next time when Glume comes back. If he comes back.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm sure he's going to come back.
Is
I hope
he?
Comes back.
I mean...
How long would we... I don't... That's an interesting question. How long would we wait before we give up on
I guess so. I mean, he just ran away.
He just left. He's like, screw you guys.
Yeah.
He said nothing to nobody?
No, he just kind of jumped out of the truck
Irish
and
exit?
run. Yeah, Irish goodbye. Yeah, totally. Like, hi, okay, bye.
Irish exited us. All right.
So you guys are sitting there.
Till next time, I guess.
I mean, you think we're done here?
Are we? I think it's an hour, right? A little over an hour.
Okay.
Oh, you want to keep... Oh, we can sit and wait. You want to keep going?
We could go, yeah. Got a couple more minutes?
Sure. I mean, you know better than me. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I absolutely know better than you.
Yeah. So should we keep going?
So you guys are sitting there, and
yeah,
a few maybe 20 minutes later, Glume comes back with about 4 or 5 guys.
4 or 5 guys?
Yep. And they were like,
do I know these guys?
Well, you don't recognize them off the top of your... I mean, you don't know them, you know?
I don't know them.
No.
Grace, I don't know these fucking guys.
Yeah, I don't know these... Well, I thought... You don't know these...
Glume. Who are these guys? Glume.
So she's sitting behind the wheel, and she's very, very nervous.
Uh-huh.
She's like, well, you don't know these guys? I don't know these guys.
I don't know these guys that are coming here with Glume.
And they're pretty armed, like heavily.
And yeah, they have lots of weapons.
Yep. Oh, Jesus.
There's no soda in here?
No. I took
so
it.
I can't do that.
You can't. You can.
I know I technically
you
could.
Can't. Yeah.
But that's probably not a good idea.
Well, you're home.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah. You want to finish it?
That's 3/4 of a bottle of Havana Club. That's enough.
So they kind of approach you, and they're like, "Okay, come over here," and they're waving you to an area that's not near the main gate. And
they're waving us away?
Yeah, they're waving you guys away.
With the vehicle? So I get out of the vehicle?
With the vehicle, yeah.
No, I get out of the vehicle.
And Glume is like, yeah, just listen to what they got to say. We gotta go over here. We gotta go over here.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna trust Glume, obviously. So
okay. So you guys turn the vehicle and you kind of run parallel to the outer wall of the citadel, and there's a big roll-up door that opens up, and inside of it you see a big, bear-like creature with a huge amount of gold chains around his neck.
He's bear?
He's like
creature?
Yeah, and it's Bling. He's like, boys, I'm so
Bling
happy
is a
that
bear?
Yeah, he's a bear. He's part bear. Yeah.
I didn't know he was a bear.
He's a bear, yeah. And he wears a tremendous
dark in
Mr. T level gold chains around his neck. And he's like, boys.
Does he have a mohawk?
He does. He has a giant, it's like a faux hawk.
He's a huge faux hawk.
A bear with a faux hawk. And a tremendous amount of chains.
Rancid's a real mohawk.
Yeah, that's a real mohawk. He's like, boys, I'm so happy to finally see you. Come on. Let me see what you got for me.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And he's standing there. He's like a giant grizzly bear, though. He's huge. Like the level that... How big?
Who was it that helped me in the bathroom? It wasn't Bling then.
It wasn't Bling. No, it was
somebody. One of his other minions helped me.
Yeah,
Frank.
It wasn't Frank.
Was it Frank the bank?
Frank was the front man, but
that's all right. One of his other guys, because I don't remember him being a bear. I guess because he was sitting in the dark.
Bling was like a bear person.
Not Bling, but.
Bling. It was Risk.
Risk
helped you.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, here it is.
So, and you guys are backing the truck into this area, the wall that they've kind of rolled up. And Bling is standing there smiling. He's got a mouthful of teeth. And he seems very excited to see you guys with all these rippling muscles in his teeth and his hair and his gold chains. And
we didn't get a chance to decide we even wanted to give to Bling.
Well,
So now he's at her vehicle.
he seems like he's ready to take what you guys have to offer. As you back your 6-wheeled truck into Bling's.
All right. So,
area.
Bling. Bling. Hey.
Boys, I'm so glad to see you guys. I didn't think I would ever see you again.
It was nuts, man.
It seems, yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I almost died. I don't know if Glume.
I'm happy to see you. What do you got for me?
Glume dragged me out of a pile of dead bodies.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. What do you guys got for me?
We have some stuff here because I told you I would get you some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We have robots.
Mm-hmm.
We have some computer boards.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like?
Well, I'll take it all. Obviously,
All of it?
Sure, why not?
All of our computer boards?
Well, I mean,
and
Meecho. No, excuse me. No offense, but I mean, I.
You did help me.
I did vouch for you.
You did vouch for me. You did help me.
Mm-hmm.
I would like.
You know what? And I'm going to tell you something. I'm really counting on the idea that you're going to help me get more of this, right?
More? Well,
I mean, you do know where Husk goes, right?
Do I know where Husk goes?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I know his places. I know his spots.
Mm-hmm. And I'm counting on that you're going to help my people get to those places.
What do you know about? I have a bunch. We have stuff here for you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you know about Timberland?
Timberland? Well, I mean, I know where it is.
You know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any people there?
I mean, I can get people there.
Well, I have. That's where I'm from, and so I'd like to get back there to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's possible to square away with you in some fashion, and then maybe come back after I see what went on over there, unless you want to, I don't know, come with me there, or if you want to send some. Well, you don't have to come with me there. That's fine. But I want to square away with you so I can get back there. So, you know what? Look in the vehicle. Take what you want.
Oh, I intend to take what I want.
Okay. Well, then you go.
That's what I do.
Oh, okay. Well, it's there for you. You got me out of there. I told you I'd get you some stuff. I got you some pretty cool freaking stuff. And you can go in there, take whatever the hell you want. I'm going to head to Timberland.
Okay.
And
but I mean,
if you ever want to work together in the future,
no, I think this relationship absolutely needs to continue.
All right, good.
Because you know where Husk goes.
Yeah, I know where Husk goes.
Well, I need you to tell me where he goes.
Oh, you want me to tell you where he goes? I can tell you where he goes.
I mean, let's agree that this is a mutually beneficial relationship.
Yeah, sure, totally. So he goes to now. What do I know? Can I list a bunch of places that he goes?
I mean,
I would just tell him a bunch of places where he goes.
But what I need you to do is
shut him up.
I need you.
Yes.
To put my teams in a position where they can take from Husk what we need to take from Husk. I need you to guide my people.
You want me to lead your people?
Yeah. I mean, don't you want to say fuck you to Husk?
Yeah, I do. But I have to see what happened to my family in Timberland.
And I'm not trying to take you from that. Let's do that.
Okay.
But I need you also to help my people get to those places where Husk will go, where we can go and get what I need. All
right. So how could we do both?
Well, I don't know. I think we're going to have to figure that out.
All right. Well, let's start by you taking this mother load over here.
Mm-hmm. And I think we're pretty even. I think this is a good haul.
Yeah.
You really did a fantastic job, Meecho.
Thank you. Thank you. Glume, can I say something?
Yeah.
Glume is awesome.
Yeah, he is awesome.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to say this. Glume is great with you. I mean, I put him out there by himself, but he's good with you. I see you two together, and you guys are good. Look at the payoff I have here. This is a tremendous amount of technology.
Yeah. Yeah, and have you met Grace?
I guess I have, and she's kind of like half hiding her face with her hand, like, and
she was a big help too.
Mhm.
She's I mean, actually, she got us in the place.
she seems like a great girl.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, we're a pretty good team, but and I wanted to get this stuff back to you. I'm kind of a person of my word. I from this world is and my experience with it is pretty shitty, but I don't want to be a part of the shitty parts of this world. I want it to be upfront, honest, and be with, and return to you what I said I would return to you,
Mhm.
and be upfront with you. And so here's the stuff, and I think we're a good team, but I do need to get to Timbaland to see what the fuck happened to my family. I don't know where my mother is. I don't know where my father is. I don't know where any of them are. I've been a dog for 9 years.
I can respect that, and I'm willing to help you fulfill what you need to fulfill. And I appreciate that you're a man of your word. And I think from this, we can build a relationship, a mutually respectful relationship.
All right.
And
I put my hand
that.
out. I put my hand
and
out.
He puts his hand out, and he has this huge furry hand. I mean, it's massive, and you feel it encompass your hand. And you're a strong person, but you feel how ultimately powerful he is.
Right.
And he pulls you into him. You can feel his fur, his coarse fur on you, and the chains pressing against your chest.
His gold chains.
Yeah, he's almost like a Russian mobster kind of a feel.
Bear. He's a bear. He's a Russian bear.
Yeah. And he's like, I respect you. I respect what you do for me. And he pulls you close, and Glume is in the back, and he's surprisingly quiet, even for Glume, who's been uncomfortable throughout this whole thing. But you could tell he's more uncomfortable around Bling
during this exchange.
Yeah, and Grace is kind of like cringy in a way, in her own way. Like,
while we hug.
Yeah, while you hug, but
he's certainly big bro hug.
You can tell that he's appreciative of what you've accomplished and what you've brought.
Right,
and
but he's also seems to be also trying to intimidate his dominance.
Yeah, and he's menacing in his way, physically imposing. Yeah,
like you're doing good, but you got to keep doing good.
But you kind of feel your own. I mean, you're not small, and you're not.
Yeah, I'm imposing. I'm not quite Conan yet.
But you're starting to feel your own. You're feeling your own oats.
One of these days, I'll fucking level up.
Yep. Well, maybe before the next time.
Ooh.
So, and that's where I think we're going to end today's adventure.
With a bro hug.
With the bro hug with the giant bear, Russian bear.
Full circle, finally returning. Bling he's repaying Bling for helping me out, getting me out of that goddamn citadel when I was a slave.
Yep.
All right. That's a good place to stop.
It's a good place to stop. Yeah.
I have one headphone of my two headphones on my head. Yeah. It's staying on pretty well.
It is, yeah. You look really cool.
I look like a DJ, right? Because I got it on one side. I should do this and start scratching a record. With my Technique 1200 turntables. Okay, so that was another episode of Doomsday Doopy Doo, Gamma World Edition. Check us out at doomsdaydoopydoo.com, Doomsday Doopy on Twitter. We don't have a Facebook page.
We don't?
No. I'm not a Facebook guy.
Yeah.
Are you?
I mean, I am, but we don't need to.
So put up a Facebook page for us or something.
Okay. I'll set one up.
Yeah, set it up. But for the most part, doomsdaydoopydoo.com and Twitter. And obviously iTunes and Stitcher and iHeartRadio. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere, yeah.
Tell a friend. Leave a review.
write a good review and then leave negative comments.
No, don't
What?
do that.
Huh?
Give us huge
No?
amounts of stars.
Yeah.
And
Always star us.
and
Yeah.
rave about
Yeah.
the incredible content.
Actually, tell everybody about our content.
Listen to the other show and hear us argue about Kevin Smith
And Nirvana.
Kurt Cobain. as unrelated as those two people are.
And nobody's interested in that.
No. Well, yes, I think so.
No, nobody's
Probably
interested in that.
All right.
bullshit.
Well, there are people who listen to other shows who think no one's interested in this shit either. But this was a lot of fun. I like this a lot.
Yep.
This is a good time.
Yeah, it always is. I always have a good time with it.
Yeah, I mean, I never role played before, and I could see the attractiveness of playing it. It's a lot of fun.
Here's the sound of every dice rolling.
Yeah, and me too. Hey.
Yeah, it's the sound of every dice.
I have so much die here. So many die.
Oh shit.
And character sheets and pencils and stuff everywhere. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for telling a friend and leaving a review. Really appreciate it. And
we love our fans overseas.
yeah, we do.
Just fucking keep listening, man.
Yeah, we got people everywhere listening, and it's really, really cool. It really is.
We're gonna have a live call-in show at some point, and we want you guys.
We gotta set up a phone number, and we need to step up our game a little bit. We understand. We are, we're like you guys. We have jobs and we have obligations and kids and stuff, and so it's a little. It's not entirely easy all the time, but we enjoy hanging out with you guys once a week and doing this. So
or more. So
yeah. All right. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in, and go ahead, Chris. I know you're dying to say it.
Wasabi.